Ladies, this is scary as Now there's this new little method going around of how men pretending to be a cop kidnapping and trafficking women who's driving late at night. Well, what happened was, if you driving late at night and you get stopped, more than likely it's an undercover cop.
Are y'all aware of the fake cop scam that's going on around here, where fake cops are pulling women over in the middle of the night on those 2-lane roads? They have they have what looks like to be real badges.
There's only one thing worse than getting pulled over by the cops: getting pulled over by a fake cop.
You gonna give me a ticket?
Oh, I'm not a real cop. I'm just pretending, because I'm gonna murder you.
This cop will stop you, talk to you, and want you to roll down your window and try to convince you a valid reason on why they pulled you over. So they're gonna ask you for your information. Once they get that address and all of the information that they need from you, they're gonna ask you, okay, have a good day.
When you give a cop your information, like when a cop pulls you over and you give them information, you give them everything. Your driver's license, your registration, you give them everything with all of your information on it.
They're not even going to give you a ticket. This is just a warning, ma'am, and all of this blase. Then this is when everything proceeds to happen once they have your information. You may end up going missing depending on how vulnerable and easy you are. It's crazy. Dark world right now, I know. These are the states that this is happening in: South Carolina, Miami, Utah, Pennsylvania, New York, North Carolina, Texas, and a couple of more other states. I just haven't seen all of the names yet, but just be aware that this can happen anywhere. But y'all know that I got you. Now let's just say you're a female and it's nighttime and you get pulled over, and you may think of this video in your head, but you don't know if it's a real cop. Well, here's what you can do.
How to tell if someone is impersonating an undercover police officer.
Well, a Chino Hills man has been arrested now for impersonating a police officer.
If an unmarked police vehicle is pulling you over, you can turn on your hazard lights and drive the speed limit while safely and legally calling 911. Oftentimes, the dispatcher will be able to verify that the traffic stop is legitimate.
You let them know that I'm going to pull over at the next gas station, the next Walmart, the next exit, the next truck stop, whatever the case may be, wherever there are other people at. If they say, you know what, we don't even have a cop in your area, then you know that is a fraud and you cannot pull over under any circumstance.
Now let's just say you don't call the cops while you're getting pulled over while turning on your hazard lights, and the cop is approaching your car and you come to a realization, damn, this might be a real fake cop. What you can do is crack your window halfway, ask the person for the badge number and ID. Just watch out for their behavior. Stutters, eye movements, trying to think about it, trying to beat around and avoid the question, to try to demand authority over you by asking you a question. Just all around abnormal behavior.
The body of Dr. Florence Weaver was found brutally murdered in her home this morning.
Now, what I'm about to say is going to be crazy. It's going to sound crazy. I feel like it's really true. Like, I really believe that it's true, because I used to always say this to my mother, my grandma, my aunts, my cousins that's around my age and younger. We all know that gut feeling, but I feel like it's a gift that all girls have. Here's the real reason why I say this: because a lot of mothers know when something happens without even knowing what happened to their kids.
This woman made a horrifying discovery after having a gut feeling that something was wrong with her daughter. On the 17th of March, her mum Alice stated that she just had a feeling that something bad had happened to her daughter. Trusting her gut, she decided to go to Morel's ex-boyfriend's house. Her daughter was deceased in the bathroom of the apartment. Her cause of death hasn't been released yet, but it is believed to have been a murder.
Or if you do something bad, you just know that your mom gonna know, because she just have that feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I'm just crazy, losing my mind. But that gut feeling, I feel like girls have that talent. So you're gonna know when you feel uncomfortable, and you're gonna know what you have to do. Call the cops. Don't unlock your door. Don't get out the car. Just wait for another officer to come when you call the cops.